Good morning, beautiful family. Let's get ready to connect with our body, see how we're feeling today. And let's not get frustrated if this is the first time that you're doing this. Take it easy. It will get more fluid as you repeat this practice. So let's get settled, and we're going to start with the first movement. We're going to take a big step towards the right and reach with your arms as far as you can. Back to the center and take a step forward and see where your edges are in that moment. We're going to try that, stepping backwards and extending the arms overhead. And as you're doing this, I invite you to find ways on how to increase the reach in each direction. You may find that turning the foot might increase your range of motion. Maybe more spinal flexion does it for you. The point is that you have a task, and that is to reach as far as you can in these directions. So you're free to play with how you do that. So let's switch to the other side and notice how this one feels. If you find yourself losing the balance every time that you step backwards, you can turn the foot a little bit. That will give you more stability, or you can even step a little sideways. It doesn't have to be in line with your front foot. Once again, notice how each repetition feels different. So let's get ready to finish this set. Get into a quadruped position, planting our hands firmly on the ground, our feet. And then we have two options. We can keep our knees in contact with the floor, or we can elevate them. And on that position, we're going to be drawing circles with the shoulders, getting a wide variety of movements in the scapula, protracting, retracting, depressing, elevating, combining them all, making these circles. Now let's change directions, making the circles in the opposite way. And if you haven't done this before, you can always drop the knees and focus on getting more experience with this movement pattern so you can build a solid foundation. Finishing up, we're going to be standing on the next one. This one has a balance component to it, as well as endurance. So as we stand on one leg, we're going to be drawing letters with the other leg in alphabetical order. So starting with A, followed by B, C, and so on and so forth. You can start by making small letters and gradually make them bigger and bigger, challenging your hip flexors as well as your balance. And you may notice early on how useful your arms can be to counterbalance and regain that control. So let's switch and do it with the other leg. Right away, you'll may be noticing how this is also a mental challenge. Are you drawing the letters the same way that you did with your right foot? Or are you drawing the letters as if they were a reflection in a mirror? And don't feel rushed. It's not about getting as many letters as possible, but rather feeling that you're in control, that you're not just going through the letters, trying to get as many as you can and keep losing the balance. As we are getting ready to finish this set, on the next one, we're going to be down on the floor in a quadruped position, and we're going to be rotating, transitioning into a reverse tabletop. And from there, we're gonna go back to the crawling position and enter the reverse tabletop again. Noticing how you're pivoting your weight on two opposing limbs, meaning your right hand and your left foot, as you're turning, might help you understand a little more how you're shifting the weight. Maybe you were locking your foot or your hand, and that's what was limiting you. So notice that, as well as the distance in which you place your hands behind you. All of these are cues that can guide you, but don't overanalyze it, and actually feel what you're doing. And we're gonna be wrapping up the session shaking. Now in this one, we're gonna be leading it from the core, and we're gonna let the arms follow. So drop that need to control what the arms are doing as fast as you can, and just let them hang loose and move in whichever direction they wanna move. The momentum you create through the core is gonna take care of that. So stay grounded, have a solid base, and focus on the twisting motion. And as you repeat these sessions, or even on the same set, you can play around with different speeds and observe how that affects what the arms do. As we finish this session, we're gonna bring both hands to the chest and follow your breath as close as you can. And as you're following the breath, become aware of how you're feeling right now after investing this time and space in yourself. You may still be relaxing, finishing up the practice, but I wanted to quickly mention the 3 winners of the free SM plan. For 3 months, you have access to everything what we have in the Academy, our courses, lectures, practices, warm-up routines like this one that you just did, and much, much more, such as the community and the SM workout creator. You also can try the Academy for free for 3 days, so just click right there, that button that's popping up, and see if the Academy is for you. Keep moving, keep practicing, and keep enjoying this journey. We'll see you on the next one. You may be still relaxing right now, finishing up the practice, but I want to quick... Okay, got it.